Boudwin Jewel from Full Sail University, and I hope I'm getting this week's project correctly. If I'm not mistaken, this video should be about answering pretty much what we answered already on paper, but on video now, in video format. And for this week's assignment, it's going to be a video on basically how to build a fire, how to light a fire easily, where the wood keeps burning and it don't keep going out. We got to keep relighting it over and over. Basically, everybody think they know how to make a fire, but when you actually make a fire and try to get it burning, it's not always the same thing. You know, people just grab a bunch of wood, crack it up, grab some gasoline, and whoosh, right on the fire, and try to light it really fast, and keeps throwing gas until something's finally lit. So in this video, we're going to tackle how to actually build the fire to create it to light in one lighting on its own and stay lit. My story is not really going to be like a fictional one, but basically a story from a descriptive story on how to create a fire that'll burn. I've chosen YouTube for my platform because YouTube is an awesome platform that I think everybody watches in some way or another. They do offer short reels, I know it's mainly for long-term videos, but they do offer short reels also. And just about any subject you could think of is on YouTube or being put on YouTube. It's a well-known library on the internet for finding videos, which is why I really chose it for more or less my audience. YouTube's the bomb. I love YouTube. From everything from how-to movies, music, comedy, dancing, you name it, it's there. I mean, music videos, movies to watch it, like going out to the movie type movies, VCR movie type movies, people's homemade movies, anything you could think of, how to fixing video, fixing this, fixing that, creating generators, running electricity. It's endless on YouTube. It's a library it's one of the largest libraries, which is why it's my favorite of all of them. The recording part's really not bad for me to understand and learn the steps that's being taught. But the hard part for me, I would have to say the most difficult parts is definitely the idea. You know, because there's so many ideas we can pick from and choose. Sometimes it's hard to focus on the right idea. You know, and the right idea that you think is important enough for your time, your effort, and something that you really, I guess, wanting to say, to be able to spend the time producing or creating video. I think other than that, the only real other difficult part is actually getting on the film and filming it yourself if you're camera shy or not used to making speeches, and you know, you got to practice what you're going to say and practice so you can articulate it right. So a little shyness, I think, sometimes also is pretty hard to be a difficulty for filming, you know. And I definitely would say being on camera and exposing myself is probably the most difficult of all of it, because, you know, just to make a song or a video and lip sing it or act out in it, it's simple compared to actually talking and expressing my mind, my voice, and being myself on camera for everybody, which sometimes I'm not ready to share, you know. So I'd say that is probably the most difficult part of all of it for me. Now the story I'm really trying to get across is, like I said, is to basically build a fire that won't you don't have to keep throwing gasoline on and will burn. And then I'm hoping that they'll take away the knowledge where they're not going to need a gallon of gasoline to create their fire, you know, and actually walk away with the knowledge and experience to be able to take their next fire and just one light and walk away from it and it's lit, and be able to teach others, you know, pass on the knowledge and makes common sense common between us. Definitely think YouTube is the right platform for me for being able to upload and use it as a how-to platform. probably one of my favorites also. So I like YouTube. I really like YouTube the best of all of them. My 5 hashtags I've chose: fire making, fire, burn right, firewood, and gas fire. Fire simply because making fire. Fire making because supposed to be making a fire. Burn right, somebody said, I wish it'd burn right, so I chose a burn right. And firewood, because of how correctly stacked the firewood, and people looking at firewood in itself. And gas fire, just because throwing gas on the fire, and people playing with gas fires. So these are the 5 hashtags I've chosen.